Hi everybody! Okay, so we are going to flip through 2019. As you can see, this video is going to take a while. We've got two books in here, and I will quickly explain why. We're going to move quickly because there is a flip through of this first book in the playlist. Okay, so my word for 2019 was grow. Here we've got my index. This is a a dot grid journal of from Piccadilly. And this is how I started out my year. All of my usual spreads, monthly, work productivity. I wanted to do black and white for January. The first half of the year was very color coordinated. This is from an event. We are in February, very sticker, very washi heavy. Again, here we are with the colors. I loved like picking certain colors for the month. That was very quick. Here we are in March. I always start out the month with a splash page, my monthly work productivity calendar. This one has a gratitude and some Fobonichi weeks. I liked this idea of having this. I was just trying to see if I would enjoy being in a Hobonichi, and it turns out that I really do. Some more dailies in this one. Some of these pages were made for Piccadilly. Monthly of April, productivity, some gratitude, some trackers. These pages were for Piccadilly for their profile. Another event, some more dailies. Oops, sorry. This is just some quotes. It's my hand. It was messy. One of my tortoises and Gigi. Gigi's quiet right now. One line a day challenge. That was alright. This is from a Kalahari trip. This is a tip-in picture and the little bird's nest that I saw. My daughter's birthday, my birthday. Some pictures, and this is the end of May. This is where I decided that I no longer wanted to be in this journal, that I wanted more out of my journal. I wanted to paint, so I moved into an A5 Stalogy. These are all of my Annie die cut stickers. Those are available in my shop. So we moved into this. Again, keeping up with that grow theme. The index. In hindsight, I should have added the index from this book into this book. That way I could reference the two and keep them a little more cohesive. Didn't do it. Hindsight is always 2020. Now, these girls are why I wanted to move into this journal. This journal, I had heard, took watercolor much better than what I was using previously, and it's not the journal's fault, it's just me. So this is my future log, some test pages with markers and watercolors. These are some calendars that I did, and if you're a Patreon, those are printables over there. One line a day. This was my first monthly spread, much wider. My work productivity, another watercolor. Now see, these watercolors, I love that I was able to do it and this paper could handle it. However, then my problem became, well, there's a grid in the back. So when I photocopy this, the grid comes out also. So I wasn't able to share those as much as I thought I would. But I did, as you can see, enjoy watercolor. And I even tried ink, that didn't do so well. But watercolor and markers, lots of pictures. I mean, I really did everything I wanted to this journal. For One Book July, I attempted to cut down my pages down to a faux B6, and so you'll see that all of my pages are kind of cut off there. I also finished out my 100-day project in here. So this is me attempting that B6, which I just never took. This is a couple of flaps here. And yeah, some notes, some more paintings, lots of pictures, lots of watercolor. I don't think there's a single page without watercolor, honestly. This was my very first Galaxy attempt. Another planner event. More notes. Oh, here we found a page with no watercolor. And another one. This is a no white space attempt. Okay. Here we're gearing up for the month of July. No, this is the end of July. So since I was in that One Book July, I also decided to do a Take 5 mixed media in here. And this is like a take on the wild things, where the wild things are. I did this painting for Alive, I believe. And then this is the same colors, only muted for that one. This is James Burke. And this is some cotton candy that wasn't meant to be cotton candy, but those are the vibes. Another trip to Texas. A planner event. All my receipts. They're actually all glued down, so they're not going anywhere, but they are in a pocket. Postcard from a little vacation we took. Weekend vacation. Another painting. I believe I shared her on Patreon as well. This is acrylic paint. This is how amazing this paper is for the STALOGY. This is acrylic paint, and I am pretty heavy-handed. And I didn't like the colors, but it withstood that, and then you can't even see them on the other side, which is awesome. This is pretty cool because this is my child losing her tooth, and she was so excited she asked if she could sign my book, and I let her and her sister sign my book for the very first time. Let them write in there. Okay. If you guys are interested, there are Plan With Me's. There's a whole playlist. I will link right here. And you guys can watch when I set these pages up, when I decide. I love this kind of distressed look. And if you're watching my newer videos, you'll see that come up in my new 2020 setup. We are bringing some of that back. Another planner event. I was very, very social this year. Some more pictures of my girls. I love this page. This is October. These are all my little stickers, also available at my shop. And some more stickers. Some more paintings. I had decided to do James Burke's Whimsy Ween in this journal, and then I decided against it and took that somewhere else and just did a little more hand lettering in this journal. Some flowers. This message is for Lindsay. You know who you are. And I went back and added little ghosts. Thank you so much for my pen pal package. Okay. Some leaves. I think I did this in a coffee break. One of my coffee break episodes. You can watch me do those. I did a lot of these pages further down during a coffee break episodes. This was alive with Documented Journey. This was a little day trip to the Pez Museum with the family. Here we go into November. There you go, Lindsay, one more little ghost. Dia de los Muertos. I definitely did this one. Look for that episode of the coffee break because I definitely was in costume. So if you haven't watched that, be sure to click on the link above. Some swatches from Simply Gilded. I had never bought Simply Gilded. I had been gifted like samples, but these are my first rolls, so felt like swatches were necessary. I created these two Annies and their individual collections for the event, and that would have been the Wonton in a Million event in New York City. And there's my event page, and there is a video on that. This is a little planner date. This was my little preview day. I did a lot of designs for December for my shop, and so I decided to add them all there, and that was fun. I also did, I kind of missed that. I think maybe, okay. Well, I did a journaling challenge, and it was 30 days of journaling, and we were given prompts, so that was that. And then for December, I decided to do Document Journeys, Create December. And I thought it was going to go one way because last year I participated in it, and it ended up going a completely different way. Some pictures with my sister over Thanksgiving. And we move into December. Nice and subtle. So my idea was not to do like the average red and green December. I wanted something a little more less that. I don't know what to call it. So I ended up doing, I got 2 advent calendars from Pigeon Paper Co. Not on purpose. I bought one when they went on sale, and then I sat at her table at an event, so we got a second one, so I was able to use them because the other advent is completely untouched. So you'll see a lot of Pigeon Paper Co. throughout my December, which is really exciting because I love her artwork. So the way I ended up doing Create December this year is I did the hand lettering for each day and practiced my hand lettering that way. This is as much journaling as I did throughout the month. I was really, really busy with the shop and family stuff, so the watercoloring happened during coffee break episodes and very minimal. It was just a lot of work stuff, so there was just no time. And then I thought this was cute. I went to the, what is it called? It was an ugly sweater event from Sugar Gal in New Jersey, and I gave out little swaps in these bags, table mate gifts in these little bags. And so I decided to cut the hole, and that's my little event page. Here we go. I did a little Christmas bundle. That was a lot of work, and that's mostly where all my December went to. I finally got to meet Shay from the Sleepless Planner. We met in Brooklyn, and we had one of our coffee break episodes live. These little characters, my daughter got, I think that's the first one. Yeah. My daughter got a drawing book. It's like a step-by-step guide on how to draw little animals. And so while we were sitting around during Christmas, we all just started kind of doodling, and I started adding them to random pages. So you'll see those come about. My girls made chocolates as gifts for their special people. So there's a couple more. This was New Year's Eve. No, Christmas Eve. I'm sorry. This is Christmas Eve, and my tradition on Christmas Eve is matching matching pajamas, matching new pajamas that we buy. And my husband gifted me a ring, and I know there are many people who are fans of my pink ring, but I've swapped it out for the green ring. Sometimes I'll wear this over here. There you go. Some more pictures, and this is a cool tip-in because there were just so many pictures I knew they wouldn't fit on just the one page, so I ended up just gluing the two 4x6 together with a piece of washi in between, and that stuck there, and then there's a piece of clear tape on the other side. If I ever decide to finish her and him, I have some space there to write if I decide to. So that was Christmas Day. Christmas Day tradition is to stay in those pajamas all day long. Then on the 28th, there was another little planner meetup, and one of the ladies there did these like scratch-offs, and here's a picture of our planner stacks, which is always a good time. Ooh, I'm missing something here. What am I missing? Where's that picture? Oh, I ended up putting the picture that goes here. I ended up putting it back here. This is my planner stack. Everything from 2016 to 2020 and what I'll be using. And this is New Year's Eve, and yeah, we're gonna celebrate 2020. Yay! And this is a spread that I did in collaboration with Leanne from Creatively Free to Be Me, using all her corgi butts. And then I've got an extra page. Whoops. I guess 2 extra pages. And that's the end of this flip through. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. And as you know, I've done this nonsense to it. And now these journals are ready to hit the shelf. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me and for being patient with me in getting this video to you. I hope you enjoy it, and happy planning, happy journaling. Don't be afraid to add splashes of color to your journal. Go for it. All right. Bye, guys. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Don't miss a thing. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.